That's good. Yeah, wait, it's a little bit crooked. All right. So I'm gonna do another card from the Hoodoo Tarot. I've noticed my reading is getting like very terrible right now. Well, not right now, but like since I don't do readings a lot anymore, my public speaking has gotten way worse. But these cards do be having some big ass words on there that I don't be knowing how to pronounce. So I blame the cards too, not just me. Okay. So the card I just pulled is Miss Robinson. Oh, I just had a whole conversation in my head. Okay, so it's Miss Robinson. It's the devil card. In regular tarot, it will be the devil card. It says, now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering the waters, over the waters. Genesis 1, first chapter, second verse. I think that's how you would say that. So maybe you're in a dark place in your life right now, or it's a dark time for you in your life right now, or you feel like something makes it feel like it's a dark time in your life, but it's not really, you know, it's like your vision is clouded. Plants, belladonna, and hemlock. The image, Miss Robinson is proudly displaying the funeral program of Reginald Patrick. Miss Robinson was a hoodoo from Orangeburg, South Carolina. According to the people in her small town, she was a sweet, law-abiding woman unless someone crossed her. One day after church, Miss Robinson saw a few parishioners gathered around a woman named Miss Patrick. As Miss Robinson walked by, Miss Patrick said loudly that she didn't believe root workers should be welcome in the church and that it was a bunch of made-up nonsense. Miss Robinson tries her best to ignore her until she noticed people start treating her differently. They were making up excuses for why she couldn't visit, and her clients started canceling appointments. It turned out that Miss Patrick was trying her best to destroy Miss Robinson's entire life, even though she hardly knew her. Miss Robinson finally approached Miss Patrick after church and told her to never speak ill about her again, or she would be sorry. Miss Patrick laughed and elbowed her cronies and said that would never happen. So she might elbow her cronies. I don't know what that means. Like, ha 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 ha, and said that never happened. So she might as well go ahead and root her then. Miss Robinson told her that she was made for root working and that she couldn't have to what she loved the most, and that neither was she. Oh, so maybe you in a situation like that. Maybe you're into it with someone over like a male or female. She howled with laughter and walked away with the other ladies, leaving Miss Robinson there standing furious. 29 days later, Miss Patrick's 9-year-old son, Reginald, died unexpectedly after having a cold. Everyone knew that Reginald was Miss Patrick's pride and joy. Not only was he her only child, she also couldn't have any more, so she absolutely was devastated by this loss. As the mourners filled out the funeral homes, Miss Robinson was seen smiling as she fanned herself with a memorial program from across the road. Miss Patrick, now totally broken, moved out of town the following day. Meaning, when Miss Robinson appears in a reading, you may be involved in a negative situation. I said that in the beginning. That has the potential to become even more unpleasant, unhealthy, or dangerous. Stop it before things go too far. This card may also be trying to alert you to the fact that you have an addiction or obsession to involving a person, idea, intoxicant, or objects, which will ultimately hurt you more than you can ever imagine. Get help if you need it. If you are engaged in a lifestyle that attracts negative, unbalanced, or violent people, now it's time to be on high alert. This card may also be a reminder to stop bullying or being abusive to others. Stop being so manipulative. Be aware of liars, backstabbers, and syndicators, and frenemies in your midst. This is also a warning against excessive focus on worldly things, bad news, pain, suffering, and ugliness. Oh, I have that problem. The last one. I don't even want to talk about it. Why do I expect the worst possible outcomes? Like I said, maybe that's a big problem you have. Maybe a problem isn't that big, but you're letting it get big. Or something, you usually do that, just expect the worst. Like, we all have our own small mental issues. I have that issue as well. I always expect the worst. Like, what if this happened? What if that happened? That's my mindset. I gotta get out of that. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all later.